everyone, it's Kingsley here. I'm in a city in Guatemala. It's very noisy here, called Santiago, Zacatepec. And this is a city with a population of about 24,000. It's actually quite famous for their kite festivals that they celebrate. I think it's in November each year. But in this place, it's a Mayan community. It's run by the gangs. Somebody was killed 2 days ago while I was here, just down the road from this place. And it's a place where there's no hope for young people. Young people grow up, the girls get pregnant, guys get into alcohol, and so there's very little hope from this place. They're despised communities within the country of Guatemala. And so in about 2005, 2006, God brought a family from the UK called the Humphries Family, and they started a ministry called Mission Guatemala. And that's what this video is about today. They brought light and brought hope into this community. And they've seen young people's lives transformed through the school and through the church that they established here. So I want to introduce a little bit of that to you today, and I want to encourage you to pray for them, and maybe you'll get involved some way. They have a sponsorship program for the kids, and they rely on the faithfulness of God's people to provide for them. But they are changing this community one child at a time. So join me as I introduce you today to Mission Guatemala. Dios te bendiga.
Came here in 2005, but we bought this building in 2006. The Lord called us to Guatemala. We didn't know where we were going, but what happened was that when we were in Guatemala, we visited Santiago. We had a tremendous witness from the Lord that this was the place where we were looking for a building to rent. And we went to the mayor actually because we couldn't actually find anywhere to rent. But he said there was a building for sale. So we came, so we actually looked at this building. It actually was a cantina at the time where they sold alcohol. We really felt this was a place where we were to be. We actually went back to our church and told them there was this place for sale, and we told them how much it was. They went together, had a meeting, and they actually got the money together for us to actually buy this building. So it was a miracle, and the amount that they actually had saved was the amount that we needed to buy this building. It was a miracle. School started with us just beginning to work with a few people that we came to know. Some adults, some children that were actually on the street. Some of those are actually still with us today. And it grew and grew and grew. And as people actually got to know us, they wanted to send their children to us. So it was really exciting actually how it all began. Before COVID, we actually had a school of over 330 children. But we had to reduce the number of the children during COVID to have classes that were small enough to actually separate the children. But it was quite sad in a way that we had to let some go, but the very needy we kept here. There are 190 children here still, working in small groups that are actually programmed to come at different times in the week. So we still have small groups. As you can see here, this is a small group of a much larger group. Without the school, a lot of girls would not have a really good education. Many of them would get pregnant by the time of 13, 14, 15, and that would be their life then. I'd like to introduce you to a young man called Marvin who was with us, well, from second grade onwards. His family were with us from the very, very beginning. And this young man has done really well. He's studying in university and he hopes to finish this year. He's actually with us right now, working with the children, teaching English. He teaches English. He's had a great desire to learn English, and he's done really well. He's done really well at university, in the local university here, and his results are fantastic. And he's grown, not only grown, he's grown in the Lord, but he's grown in wisdom really. He's a great young man, and we're really pleased to have him with us.
Well, my name is Marvin Jolon Yukute. I have been here living in Santiago for all my life. If I hadn't studied here, my future wouldn't be like this, definitely. When I was 8 years old, my mother moved me to study here, and I came to study here with my brothers, and I definitely felt a great difference between the education and in the personal life. So here I learned many things, such as following Jesus, and I think that's the most important part. If you don't have Jesus in your life, you will fail. This school has brought me many opportunities in my life, such as studying the university, working in the city, meeting people in the city, and that's all. I just want to say thank you for all the sponsors that have given to this school. When I came here, I was a poor guy. I was a poor kid that had no shoes, and I cannot say anything to that, because I don't know how to say thank you. The word thank you doesn't mean anything with everything what you have done for us. Like in my case, I have become a good person in all the areas, such as in education, and the church, on the street, on the university. When I was here, I didn't realize the education what I had. When I got to the university, I realized that I was a different guy. I was the different one. Like, people always were asking to me, where did you study? They asked, where is that and how is that? Well, you are different. We spend a lot of money to pay our school, and you didn't pay anything. But you are in the same level. You learned a lot. You are a respectful guy, and we really respect you. So there at the university, I realized the quality of the education that I have received in here. Thank you for the sponsor on all of that.
I'm Sophie, and I am Russ and Linda's daughter. And I came out to Guatemala with them back in 2005. We came out as a family. The Lord had to call us all individually, my younger brother as well. I work in the school in different areas. I do a lot of administration, I do a lot of church work, I work with the women, with my mom. We're seeing people transformed, we're seeing people set free by the power of Jesus and the Word in their lives. Seen great changes over the years, the change in the young people. It started from when they were very young, and the people now that whether in the church or in the school, there's great change. You see the change in their lives, you see that in their own lives, you see it in their families' lives. Yeah, it's just wonderful to see. This is Oscar. He's been with us for many years. He actually finishes studying this year. This is his last year of studies. And he actually works on a rubbish truck with his dad. They collect the rubbish from all the families here in Santiago, all the houses.
Me llamo Giovanni David Colón Yucute.
I'm called Giovanni David Yucute.
Soy maestro del Refugio Centro Cristiano.
I'm a teacher in the Refuge Christian Center.
Estudié por 6 años en el refugio.
I studied for 6 years in el refugio.
Y ahora trabajo, ya he trabajado durante 6 años como maestro.
And I've been working for 6 years as a teacher here.
Estoy muy contento y estoy muy feliz de trabajar en este lugar y enseñar a niños.
I'm very happy, very content to be working here with the children in this place.
Me gusta enseñar a los niños, pero sobre todo me gusta enseñar el amor de Dios.
I love to teach the children, but most of all I love to teach the love of God to these children.
So here we are at Baraka. This is the second building that was built a few years ago. It's a beautiful building. It's a church as well as the school. So Russ is going to tell us a little bit more about this.
Well, here we have preschool, and we have two groups of preschool, and this is the second group of preschool before they go on to first grade. Yeah, with the education we provide, each of these children has a chance of actually doing really well in their lives. You know, they can be a politician, or they can be a lawyer, they could be a doctor if they wanted to be. Not everyone wants to be, but the fact is the chance is there, the opportunity is there for them to actually grow and develop and do something really well. But most of all, the most important thing is that they can actually come to know the Lord Jesus Christ. That's in all our hearts. It's why we do this. It's why we do all we do, is that they actually come to know the Lord, because the Lord can change their lives where education can help, but it's really the Lord that can really change their lives. I'd like to thank you for the time you've taken to actually watch this video, and if you want to help, we would be very grateful for anything, because obviously it costs a lot of money to actually keep this work going. But we are very thankful that you actually have taken time to watch this video.
So there you have it, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please contact us at the details provided if you want to get involved in some way. God is doing something tremendous here in Santiago, and this church in Mission Guatemala is very much at the center of what God's doing. But we appreciate you taking this time to watch it today and praying for all that goes on here. May God bless you real good. Bye-bye.